Hello everyone. The objective of this video is to have the introduction of Lean principle, and then later on we will have the demonstration of these Lean principles on workstation. Uh, this video is especially for those ones who intended to learn about the Lean principles at their homes. According to Womack and Jones in their book Lean Thinking, there are five key Lean principles which are value stream, flow, pull, and perfection. And out of these five principles, I have chosen three key Lean principles, which are value stream, flow, and pull. The first principle is value. Value is always defined by the customer's need for a specific product. It could be goods or services or both simultaneously, which fulfills the customer's requirements at specific price and time. And the producer is the one who creates the value. So first step towards lean thinking is specifying the value and providing the wrong good or service is muda. Muda is the Japanese word which means the waste. In next slide we will have introduction of 7 wastes that are defined by Toyota. Waste are overproduction, waiting, transportation, overprocessing, excess inventory, unnecessary movement, and defects. Once the value has been determined, the next step is to identifying the value stream, or we can define it as all the steps and processes involved in taking a specific product from raw materials and delivering the final product to the customer. There are two types of activities associated with the value stream: value added and non value added activities. Value added activities which creates value as perceived by customers. Non value added activities which creates no value. Non value added activities can be defined into two categories, which are type 1 muda and type 2 muda. The type 1 muda is like in which non value added activities which are essential and unavoidable, we cannot remove them. And the second type is in which non value added activities which needs to be eliminated, and these activities are avoidable. Once the value is defined and value stream is identified and waste has been removed from the value stream, now it's time to rethink specific work practices and tools to eliminate black flows, scrap, and stoppages so that the specific product can proceed continuously. The fourth principle is pull. It can be defined as no one upstream should produce a good or service until the customer downstream asks for it. This means the customer can pull the product from you as needed, and products don't need to be built in advance or materials stockpiled, creating expensive inventory that needs to be managed, saving money for both the manufacturer and the customer. At each previous step, we have seen that there is need to see the value stream, to see the flow of value, to see value being pulled by the customer. The final step is to bring perfection into clear view so the objective for the improvement is visible and real to the whole enterprise. There are two lean techniques to implement this uh, lean principle perfection. The first one is implement 4 lean principles that are definition of value, identifying the value stream, flow, and pull. And the second one is by using policy deployment or Hoshin Kanri, there is need to decide which forms of muda to eliminate first. So the next thing is like how I am going to demonstrate these lean principles on Bosch Rexroth workstation. The answer is lean tools. According to Womack Jones, there are certain lean tools which are associated with lean principle. Is associated with value stream. Same with 5S and Pocoyoke with flow, and Kanban with pull. So let's go and see the first lean tool, which is standardized work according to Toyota. there is no one best way to do the work, and the workers should design the work, they should be involved in the work. And the third one is the standardized work is the basis for the improvement, on the other words, kaizen. There are three elements of standardized work. The first one is task time, which is daily operating time divided by uh, required quantity per day. The second one is work sequence. It means like the best way to do a process. And the third one is in process stock, like how much inventory should be there. So there are four charts through which we can achieve the standardized work. The first one is production capacity chart. The second one is standardized work combination table, and third one is work element sheet. So the first chart is a production capacity chart. This chart allows us to determine the capacity of a machine for a specific process. It consists of manual time, auto time, and changeover time if there is any. And through this chart, we can identify the bottlenecks, and with change in time, we already know if our machine can handle the increase in load. The second chart is standardized work combination table. This chart comprises work elements and their sequence against time, which is manual, auto, and walking. This chart provides the opportunity to identify the waste and improve the process. The third chart is standardized work analysis chart. This chart helps to explain the layout to train workers and comprises of work layout, process steps and times, critical quality and safety items, and standardized work in process stock. The next tool is 5S. A clean and well organized workplace is necessary for any successful maintenance program. This assists to uncover problems and helps workers to visualize root causes of delays and defects. These improvements in the workshop make core concept of 5S. These 5S are sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. The first S is a sort out. This means sorting and organizing the items as critical, important, frequently used items, useless, or items that are not need as of now. Unwanted items can be salvaged. The second S is set in order. The concept is each item has a place and only one place, and it should be placed back after usage at the same place. The third S is shine. This involves cleaning the workplace free of birds, grease, oil, waste, scrap, and grit. No loosely hanging wires or oil leakage from machines should be there. The fourth S is standardization. Employees must discuss together and decide on standards for keeping the workplace and machines neat and clean. These standards are implemented for whole organization and are tested randomly. The fifth S is sustain. It means considering 5S as a way of life and sustains self-discipline among the employees of the organization. This includes wearing badges, following work procedures, punctuality, and dedication to the organization. These are some pictures in which you can see the condition of a workplace before implementing 5S and workplace conditions after implementing 5S. It is clear as crystal that implementing 5S will make workplace clean and organized. It is also a fact that 5S can improve flow, material, and information. If a worker don't waste any time on searching missing tools or materials, chances of error reduces and operations completed as per demand and on time, hence improving or maintaining the flow. There are few practices in order to implement 5S. The first S is sort out. In order to implement sort out, we have to remove the unnecessary items that are creating disturbance in movement in operations. And second one is remove the obsolete items from your workplace. To implement The second S, which is set in order, we have to place the tools on its place. The parts bin are to be placed on floor racks. We have to separate racks for finished parts and raw parts, and each part bin should be labeled describing number of parts and parts specifications. Implement the third S, which is shine. We have to at the end of the day clean the workstation and working area. We have to place garbage buckets near workstation. Also regularly inspect the condition of workstation, and at the end inspection and cleaning check sheets outlining what to do, what to clean and inspect. The fourth S is standardize. In order to implement the standardize, the product information and working instruction to be placed on information board, the lines to be marked to standardize the work area, and employees must discuss together and decide on standards for keeping the workplace and machines neat and clean. The fifth S, which is sustain, can be implemented by following instruction. The first one is like the cleanliness and the safety conditions revision after specific intervals are to be made habits. Regular checks and audits of the machines. Employees continually seek improvement opportunities. Organization processes are in place. 5S central report board showing 5S target status.